Hello, my name is Tuti Srivastava and I will be explaining about human glands in the form of PPT. Glands are organs that secrete substances into the body for use or discharge and function as part of either the endocrine system or the exocrine system. You can see a well-known gland highlighted in green known as the parotid. The endocrine glands are ductless glands and their hormonal secretions are absorbed directly into the blood. The exocrine glands secrete via ducts for external functions of the body. Let's talk about some of the key players in the endocrine system. The pituitary gland is basically the boss of the entire endocrine system. This gland stands center stage at the base of the brain as it takes on the immense responsibility of regulating the activity of the 6 other major endocrine glands that release hormones integral for growth and development. The hypothalamus is at the center of a plethora of physiological processes including but not limited to thermoregulation, osmoregulation and hormonal regulation. It also works closely with the pituitary gland to modulate endocrine activity based on the body's physiological demands. Closely associated with the immune system, helping to develop an important white blood cell called the T cell. The pineal gland, a small cone-like flattened body, is also called the epiphysis cerebri. This endocrine gland, located deep within the brain in the posterior cranial fossa, is responsible for altering your state of full wakefulness and sleep by releasing hormones such as melatonin. Testes or testicles are part of the male genitalia or sexual reproductive organ. These bilateral, though are not always symmetrical, anatomical structures are the site of sperm production. In human females is a hormonally regulated process carried out in the ovaries. These reproductive organs, analogous to the testes in males, are uniquely designed for the production of viable gametes and their expulsion for fertilization. The thyroid gland is an essential organ whose functions include growth development, increased muscle gain, decreased fat storage, hormone production, increased metabolism and increased catecholamine effect to name a few. Asymmetrical organ seen highlighted in green and sitting above the kidney is known as adrenal gland or suprarenal gland. You have one on the top of each kidney. They are located in the retroperitoneal space and are responsible for secreting stress hormones that stimulate the physiological adaptations necessary to mitigate the change in the external environment. The pancreas is an accessory organ of the gastrointestinal tract whose function is to release various substances that help regulate the blood content level as well as digestion. Now on to the exocrine system. This includes the salivary glands, the sweat glands and the prostate gland. The salivary glands are positioned in and around the oral cavity and secrete their salivary contents into the mouth to help keep the oral mucosa protected and liberated as well as to help in the initial stages of digestion during chewing so that a food is ready for swallowing. Is made possible as a result of primary and secondary sexual characteristics that develop at birth and during puberty respectively. In males, there are a group of accessory reproductive organs that facilitate the process of reproduction. Sweat glands lie throughout the skin and are used as a cooling system for the body, releasing sweat to regulate temperature.